Ladies and gentlemen, if you watched my video before, you already know my slogan. I don't even gotta say nothing. Today, I'm gonna get straight to the point. Today, I want to talk about five mistakes that new players make. All right, 5 mistakes that new players make. I see this a lot. I see this all the time. So you know what? Today, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. So, mistake number 1, and I'm gonna be demonstrating this live in game 2. Mistake number 1.
Round 1.
Y'all mother lovers got the jumping heebie-jeebies. I'm talking about as soon as the game start, y'all just start jumping from left to right. It just doesn't matter what's going on. Y'all just jumping. You feel me? Y'all just jumping like. And then that's what happens. Y'all get anti-air. And then once y'all get anti-air, y'all get put in a sticky situation. And now your back is to the corner. And then you're getting command thrown. Now you're guessing. Because y'all done jumped a lot. For all my new players out there, I feel like y'all put yourselves in situations that y'all can easily avoid if y'all just stay calm and just focus on the neutral more often, right? I understand y'all want to get the first button in, y'all want to start y'all pressure, but there's multiple ways of starting pressure instead of always having to just jump on your opponent. Because if you're going against a high level player, 9 times out of 10 they're going to anti-air you the moment you go into the air. So try to work on walking forward, right? Try to walk on walking forward, walking back, and just taking the space by just simply moving forward, right? I understand jumping, you're covering a large amount of space at one time. No! You're not dead. Woo! Let's go. You really. This character's so cheap. Character's so cheap. You see how I had to interrupt my lesson? You see how I had to interrupt my lesson just to wreck my brain to try and guess right? See, this is what happens when I run out of my crump juice, alright? For those who want to know why I'm always so high on energy, okay, I drink one of these almost every time. But now since I'm out of this, I feel like I'm dying. But you know what though? We gonna still amp it up, alright? We out the juice. Where was I at before I really got interrupted? Alright, okay, so mistake number 1, jumping a lot. Alright, I understand that you cover a good amount of space by jumping forward, right? Everybody wants to get in as fast as they can, but Street Fighter V is not like that. It's about patience, timing, and controlling the space to cause something to happen that's going to work out in your favor, right? So we need to eliminate jumps, but not completely out of our game plan. It's okay to jump, but we don't need to jump 24/7. Moving on. Mistake number 2. All right. Mistake number 2, and I see this 24/7, 8, 9, 3, 3, 2, 1. All right. Not anti-airing. God dang it. Ladies and gentlemen of all ranks, we need to anti-air. All right. We need to anti-air. Right. I understand it's kind of hard at first, depending on if you play a Shoto that got a DP or a special move, anti-air. Any sort of anti-air, we need to practice. Anytime somebody jump at you, you need to take them out the air just like that. Alright? Anytime they jump at you, you need to make them pay for trying to jump in your airspace. Come into your field. Make them pay for leaving that ground. Come on, jump at me. Jump at me. Make him pay. Stop jumping at me. Don't do that either. Make him pay for all his insolence, okay? Jump again, I dare you. I triple dog dare you. Alright, cool, he ain't wanna jump, so he learned his lesson, alright? Stay out my air. I told you about that, okay? Don't do that either. I'm gonna make you pay for every single thing you do wrong. I wish you would, SPD. What good? What? You're lucky I missed. Get your filthy hands off him. Alright, bada bing, bada boom. You see how every time he jumped up, thinking he was about to get in my airspace, I took him out? Alright, so that's mistake number 2, y'all. We need to make sure that we make everybody pay for trying to jump in that air. You know what mistake number 3 is? Boom! Not hitting the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, of all ages, all races, all genders, okay, everybody. I'm dishing this content out for y'all, my young whippersnappers, okay? I love y'all, this is what I do. So if y'all enjoy the content that I make, please feel free to hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel, turn the notification bell on, leave a like, and put a comment down in the section below to let me know what you think, okay? Let's get back to it. Number 3. Mistake number 3, all right? I don't even gotta say it, because y'all already know what I'm doing. We gotta stop doing this, y'all. We gotta stop button mashing, all right? I know everybody wants these results overnight. Everybody wants the answers, but button mashing is not the way to rank up in this game. You have to know exactly what you pressing, okay? You have to know exactly what you pressing, okay? You said unless you play Honda, look. Even with Honda, okay, you have to know how to actually piano. Honda has a strategic mash to him, okay? He's not just mash, okay? I'm pretty sure people are actually pianoing if they know what they're doing, okay? But mashing out is not what you want. You want to time everything you press, okay? We have to go into training mode. If you play a Shoto, practice your DP motions. Practice your fireball motions. Practice your Tatsu motions, okay? Get used to pressing one button each time, okay? Try your best to get every single thing you do off of one button, okay? I'm not saying don't mash at all, okay? Because even high-level players mash sometimes. But you don't want to mash for your whole game plan is what I'm saying. I'm a Balrog player. You know, sometimes I like to mash 3 frames just to see if my opponent trying to disrespect me or not. But do I do it all the time? No. Because sometimes you get blown up for it. It's not the end-all be-all answer. See, I'm trying to mash right now. And this Fang is whooping me like no tomorrow because I'm trying to mash. But guess what? I'm about to make a comeback. You know, bro, I last got in my eye just now. All right, get off. Okay, good job. Why you going so hard on me, bro? Why you going so hard on me? Why you going so hard on me? Alright, real good. Okay, that's how we do that. So yeah, y'all, as y'all clearly seen in that match right there, I tried to demonstrate what mashing do to you. It just gets you defeated way worse, way faster, and now you're looking stupid, okay? My demonstration was to show y'all what bad button mashing do and how it just puts you in a bad situation, okay? So that's a big no-no. Mistake number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Mistake number 4 actually comes from mistake number 3, right? It's obvious when you're button mashing, it's obvious you're not doing proper frame traps. You're not doing proper frame traps that are going to interrupt or cause your opponent to get hit for trying to press a button through your pressure, right? The pressure that you do from button mashing, you might as well just call that scatter ladder, battle ladder pressure, okay? Because you're just scattering and praying for something to work. You're not actually doing correct offense if you really think about it. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but it is what it is, you know? The more you button mash, the less you're doing actual pressure, which leads to more opportunities for your opponent to press a button through what you're trying to do. Let's talk about proper frame traps. Okay, proper frame traps. I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate this on Akuma, because we all hate it. You said, how soon should a new player learn frame traps? That's a good question. When it comes down to learning frame traps, of course you have to learn frame data. And frame data itself is a whole different conversation, right? So now you leading into, you know, what's plus on block, what's negative on block, startup, recovery, so on and so on. Once again, if you're serious about getting better at Street Fighter, in order to know proper frame traps, you have to know frame data. Because now when you know frame data, you know how to look at the numbers and determine what sequence of buttons, aka frame traps, that you have to string together in order to stop your opponent from hitting the 3 frame, which is the fastest button in the game for those that don't know. Some characters have 4 frames. So if I go ahead and set him to guard off, and I'm pretty sure I have him doing it. There we go, 3 frame. So, lesson for all my Balrog players, even though this is a general conversation, all right? This is a general conversation. I know Balrog, so let's talk about it. My crouching jab, right? Crouching jab, 4 frames of startup, plus 3 on block, okay? So, since we're talking about frame traps, we're only going to worry about the advantage on block. Let's go ahead and do crouching jab, plus 3 on block. What does that tell me, right? This is plus 3 on block. I have 3 frames of advantage over my opponent to press another button before they could press a button. What button am I allowed to press that's going to stop my opponent from hitting 3 frames? So this is what knowing frame data comes into play once again. My standard medium kick is 6 frames of startup. With my jab being plus 3 on block, my 6 frame move is coming out 3 frames faster. So now my medium kick is going to come out on the same frame as his standard jab, but mine will take priority because of priority system. I don't know too much about priority system, but that's just how the game operates. It come out on 3rd frame. If your opponent presses the 3 frame, your priority button will win. Why? I don't know. It just does it. Crouching jab and standing medium kick. I just stopped you from hitting the button. Right? So that's just a quick rundown, because frame data itself is a whole nother lesson that this video was not geared towards. But later on down the line, I don't mind going back, touching on this lesson once again. Mistake number 5, spacing. Whatever character you decide to play, right? Go around in training mode and then just press all 8 buttons, right? Press all 8 buttons. And then with each button, you look at and ask yourself, okay, where do my button hit at the furthest? Now, a little inside tip real quick for those that don't know. If your opponent is crouching, their hurt box is more wide compared to standing up. So moves that hit while your opponent is crouching won't work if they're standing up at that distance. You would have to get a little bit closer. Take note to where you have to be when your opponent is crouching and where your opponent, no, my bad, let me say that one more time. Take note to where you have to be when your opponent is crouching, and take note to where you have to be when your opponent is standing up. Both of those matter. Don't ask me why, it just matters, okay? So once you get those figured out, just practice all your buttons to just get a feel at max spacing. And this will give you a general concept of where you should always be at. If I do light straight, this is the spacing I really want to be at, because it'll hit at the tip top range. You can't punish it unless you playing Sakura or Ryu, and I just so happen to misspace my straight by just a slither, and they standing light kick will obliterate it. So quick inside video. Hopefully this was found helpful to all my young whippersnappers out there, but this has been 5 mistakes that all new players make. If y'all have any concerns, any questions, feel free to hit me up on Twitter, put it in the comment section of this video, join my Twitch for the live stream, and just let me know what you think, and I will catch y'all in the next one.